was January 28th, and it was 2 degrees today and raining, and it started around 1 o'clock. Some flurries in the air, so I got called out to put a little salt down. The temperature's going down to minus 15 tonight, so they want to get some salt on the road before it gets slippery, which is a great idea. And some roads, some of the higher country I had to plow, there's a little bit of snow down. I had to drop the wing for, but not too much right here. But as I get closer to town, it'll start getting a little heavier again. I think we're supposed to get, I don't know, 3 to 5 centimeters tonight's all, but another crazy little storm that not much fun for plowing, but it's, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Last 2 weeks of the day shift, I haven't been out too much. A few little runs like this, but it's pretty quiet lately. But that could change in a hurry. Could start snowing tomorrow and not stop the rest of winter. But tomorrow at noon is our halfway mark for our 17-week plow season. So we're halfway through the winter, and we already had any snow to plow the whole time. So I like plowing snow. It's fun. Not much fun doing this, but it goes with the territory. Somebody told me Friday we're supposed to get up to 15 centimeters, which is like 6 inches. But I looked at my phone, the weather forecast, and it said less than 2 centimeters. So I think the weather channels will just throw darts and see what it lands on and tell you that's what the weather's going to be. So I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but here in the Maritimes it seems to be a common theme. Drop my wing here. Not very much snow right here. It gets a little heavier up ahead a few miles, but then you drive out of it again. So today I got called into work to go to school. We took 2 trucks in a grader out to Westville to the elementary school, and we had 103 kids come out and climb in and out of the trucks and see what they look like up close. Just try to educate them to beware of these big rigs when they're going down the road and stay clear from the sides of the roads. Don't want them digging snowbanks or tunnels through the snowbanks like I used to do when I was a kid. But yeah, the kids were pretty happy. They all had a chance to sit in the truck, and they all give a toot of the air horn. Yeah, they're pretty happy to spend the morning climbing in the trucks. There's 103 kids and probably a half dozen teachers there. But the department does it every year. It's called Sammy Snowplow. Just snowplow safety, just to educate the children. Beware. A lot of big smiles in those little kids. A lot of them are missing some of their teeth. They're at that age, but it's nice to see it. It's always fun to entertain the kids. Oh, it's coming a little better now. This road, when it came out, it was black right to the pavement, but you see it's starting to stick a little now, so I guess the boys will be out tonight doing some plowing. I don't think it's going to last long. I suppose they stop early this evening, I think. Bad bump here. All the trucks are coming in out of that road to last, well, all winter, I guess. Pavement's getting kind of busted up there, so you gotta slow down. Take it easy. You don't want that plow digging into the old asphalt, going underneath the truck. It's never any fun. nice when you get a lot of snow. You get that load of snow in front of the plow and on the wing, it sure quiets it down. Makes it a little smoother and a little more enjoyable. Oh well, one of these days it's got to snow. Last February we got that giant storm and they had to call in trucks from the neighboring province to come help. So much snow down. My poor truck got put in the ditch there on Sunday, and when I went into work they sent me out to wait for the tow truck. The truck ended up sitting there for 3 days. I ended up going home that night and sat home the next night because there was nothing for me to do. And finally got my truck out, and well, the fun was pretty well over by then, so hoping to get a day of good plowing in here one of these days. The shed, it was pretty near raining, the roads were all wet, but as I got out to my higher country to start seeing some snow, I had to plow on my side roads both ways because the school bus will be getting out soon and a lot of houses on it, so there'll be a lot of traffic, so there's not too much traffic out here, so I did the bus routes first. But now it's coming pretty good. It's just not a lot of snow, just enough to make the roads white. Snow's starting to get a little lighter here, and another couple of miles I'll be going down that big hill and then tapering off to pretty near ain't nothing. That would be my guess. It's a little colder up here in the higher country, I guess. That's why it snows here. A lot of trucks didn't even get out today because there's nothing to speak of in town as far as snow goes. back in the lower country. Oh well, the snow was fun while it lasted. Salt's working good, that road's clear now. So when I plowed on the way out. Quite a difference in weather, a few miles will make. Oh well, it's good to get the salt down before it all freezes up. Takes a lot longer to make your rounds if you go out after the roads start freezing than if you go out just ahead of the snow or the temperature drop. Nothing worse than icy roads. Take this next road here, I suspect there'll be a little bit of snow on it. It starts up getting a little higher country. Looks good so far. Put some salt down. Well, say we're getting into a snowstorm. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. Gee. Quite enough to go up the plow, and it's starting to get whiter as we're getting higher. think that green bin in, or the wing might be knocking it over tonight. It's still sitting out there. Garbage day was yesterday, so I don't want it knocked over. Or it's empty anyways, but they're pretty tough. If you knock them over, I've never seen one break yet.
$26.80, phone truck.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Monroe, Paul. I got Max on.
2 buckets.
I got 3 on, but I'll give them the total when I'm done. If they don't get mixed up, because
Okay.
Almost whiteout conditions now.
yeah, I got 3 on, Paul.
Not going to bother dropping the wing. The shoulder's lower than the asphalt here, so not much use dropping it along this area until we get a little more snow down. Here's my turnaround. The Westfield County line, or town line, I guess it is, not county.
Plowing, roughly 679.
Go ahead.
Waiting out for Paul Faulkner, the 27920. So
Okay, 10-4 was Paul already called in?
yeah, 10-4. I think they're on their way in. Have to double check the Corey on that though.
Okay, thanks.
Only half a centimeter on the road here. Just enough to paint it white.
Go ahead, 42.
Yeah, weighing out 27880. Night shift. Salt drive.
Night shift out already. It's only 3:20.
10-4, thank you.
I said no day shift to send out, so they call the night shift in early. Yeah, the road, it was black when I plowed it coming up here, and now it's white already. But the salt's down, we just need some traffic driving on it to stir it up. Oh well, at least get it down, keep the snow from bonding to the road if the traffic gets driving on it. Especially when it's dropping down so cold tonight. Someone's almost hit the guardrail. Car tracked straight up against the guardrail back there with someone. Just went for a little slide. This is a tricky intersection here. There's these trees to my left blocked my line of sight, so it's always a guessing game. You gotta try to sneak out and watch both directions and run your salter and lift your plow, and it's just a real nuisance. Down this road for a couple of kilometers until it hits the reclaim, and I turn around, come back, because we don't solve the reclaim. It's not worth plowing yet, so. Check. Bridge is getting bad, you gotta slow down. It's almost the perfect angle to hook the plow in, so just take your time. pothole right in the middle of the road by this big oak tree, so I slow right down for it too. It's getting worse every year. This intersection here is where my pavement ends, and then it's double chip seal, so we do not salt that. We have to sand that after we finish plowing, so usually come down here and tuck off. And turn around and head back for town. Down this road a couple of miles. My truck spent the 3 nights in the ditch there last winter, and part of the reason was because it wasn't salted. It gets icy underneath, especially when there's a lot of snow on it. So snow got too heavy and just pushed the truck across the road and into the ditch. A bit of a slant on the road where he went in, so it was just it wasn't a bad driver, just bad circumstances. Could happen to anybody. I think we've all been in the ditch once or twice doing this kind of work. Not if you get stuck, or not when you get stuck, I guess it's not if you get stuck, it's when you get stuck. I hit it right the first time. Bad bump. There. Look at that one. Yeah, crazy weather 10 minutes ago. It looked like a whiteout. Now it looks like it's gonna clear. Just never know what to expect. Just gotta be on your toes all the time. No, it's still January 28th. I just got home about an hour ago. It was pretty calm then, but now it's getting kind of stormy and blowing around a lot. So I'm just going out to see what the road looks like. My partner should be coming by soon, and the plow truck. It's real strong wind now. Nasty night. There goes the night shift.